Hello, my name is Ed O'Mara, and this is the Rocket Review, and you are watching it right now. My name is Ed, and this is Eric, and we are watching it, and you are all together with all of us in here and in the place with the Rocket Review.
Are you touching your face also? Are you experiencing this?
Do it! Anyway, now that we've scared away all the people who aren't already subscribed to us,
yes,
this is the Rocket Review.
And we probably scared away some of the newer subscribers.
We probably did.
Back down to under 1,000.
Yeah, maybe.
We knew we could do it.
Yeah.
That's the real celebration.
That's the celebration.
It's how many people we can scare away.
We gotta, now that we've broken 1,000, we've got to drive away all 1,000 people before we get monetized.
Yeah, let's prove how rotten we are.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's how you know you're keeping it real.
Yeah.
That's a true underground whiskey channel.
We can never sell out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, we're totally selling out.
Oh, yeah. please keep us at 1,000 or over. We want that sweet YouTube money.
Yeah.
Please, Mr. YouTube.
Mr. YouTube.
Or Miss YouTube.
CEO Jane YouTube.
Yeah.
Or Jack YouTube. Whomever. Anyway, today we're reviewing another bourbon.
Love bourbon.
This is quickly becoming a bourbon review channel.
You love it. You love bourbon.
Bourbon is growing on me.
You love it.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fine American spirit.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Hillrock.
Yes.
This is out of New York.
Okay.
Hudson, New York, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me make sure. Hudson Valley, New York. Yep. Okay. So what they did here, they call it a Solera aged bourbon.
What's that mean?
So a Solera is how they age sherry. So you take, there's a series of scales, which is what they call ages of barrels. So you got a young range of barrels, you've got an older range of barrels, and an oldest range of barrels.
Okay.
Then there may be very many different scales. But the idea is you never actually empty the barrels entirely. You take a little bit of the youngest ones and you mix it in with the stuff from the middle ones. You mix that in with the stuff from the oldest ones. And then eventually, when you bottle it, you've got a mixture of the oldest, youngest, middlest, all together, kind of commingled in the barrels.
So like a infinity bottle with a purpose.
Yeah. Actually, the infinity bottles are originally called Solera bottles.
You can learn things on this channel.
There you go. Boom, knowledge.
If you make it past the face touching.
Yeah, you gotta make it past like the first minute and a half.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know if this was strictly Solera aged in the style of sherry. I know for this one, they took their own distillate, put it in young, like small barrels, small new barrels, aged it in that, and then mixed it with sourced whiskey of various ages. Okay. And then finished it in a 500-liter Oloroso sherry cask. Okay. So I believe that was like one that had held a 20-year-old sherry.
Neat.
Yeah. So, and Future Eddie's putting in the mash bill right now. Wow, that's really interesting. Thank you, Future Eddie.
He sounds way smarter than this Eddie I'm dealing with.
Yeah. If you'll remember, me and the old man did have a sip of this on a previous video.
Okay. Go
check that out. But I'm interested to see how it's developed since we did that. What do you think?
It's got a very bourbon-y smell. Nothing's like sticking out to me too strong. It smells nice.
Yeah.
It smells like a lot of bourbon.
Yeah.
That's not like cheap, overly corny bourbon. Like it's got sweet, brown, sugary notes. What else is in there?
See, there's
little caramel.
When I first started sniffing this, I was thinking, okay, this smells like a sherry finished whiskey.
I don't get sherry.
Like it had dry fruit and some nuttiness. But the longer this sits, I feel like the more I'm getting, a dry corniness, a sweet kind of maraschino-esque cherry. Maybe not even maraschino, maybe like a sour cherry.
Okay, I see that.
Like a sour cherry. I'm getting a hint of something fruity though, but it's more fresh fruit than it is like a sherry style fruit. You know? Yeah. I don't know. Let's get a sip.
I feel like you get more of that sherry influence on the palate than on the nose.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That is way more sherry forward on the taste.
Yes, I still get those brown sugar elements, but it's like, boom, surprise, sherry. Except it's not a surprise because you write it on the label.
Right. And yeah, the corn, like that corn sweetness takes a back seat.
Yeah.
There's some tannic woodiness there. It's hard to say what kind of spiciness is there, but it's really, that is very, very raisin forward. That's very, yeah. Kind of almost almondy kind of nuttiness.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I think I get a little walnut.
Walnut, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like sometimes walnuts to me almost taste like slightly bitter, kind of.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what that tastes like.
Like it tastes like a handful of like regular walnuts, but also a little bit candied walnuts, like where that sweet brown sugarness is coming from.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
dig it.
And I will say the what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. I started thinking about candied walnuts.
Classic.
Yeah, I just started thinking about like how to make candied walnuts. I was like, man, I could go for some candied walnuts.
The power of influence.
Yeah, overall, I think this is pretty damn tasty, though.
Yeah, I like it.
The finish is interestingly turns back to that bourbon, but like an older bourbon almost.
I will say this has a long finish because like I kept sipping it and this like, if you're watching, you see how long I've had it sitting down.
Yeah.
And it's just now kind of fading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's enhanced with you.
Feel it in my chest a little now.
Yeah,
But it took a while.
This isn't labeled as a straight bourbon, so I don't know if they actually have an age statement on here. Technically, you're supposed to if it's under 2 years. I don't see it on here, so it's probably older than 2 years, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know. I may have to do some research in future. Eddie's putting that in now.
Okay.
I'm
only at the bottom.
But yeah, I'm guessing there's got to be some older stuff in here because it doesn't have any youthful stuff. It's got some nice, strong oaky notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the question is though, and this was something we were filming this Wednesday night. I was literally watching the Mash and Drum stream earlier, which by the way, Jason from Mash and Drum, if you're watching this, we both love you very much.
Thank you.
In a deeply and disturbingly sexual way.
That does not go for me. I don't want to end up on a stalker list.
Anyway, but he brought up the question, like, this is not technically a bourbon, right? According to the TTB.
Yeah,
because it's bourbon finished in sherry.
Yeah.
Right? So like then he was bringing up, can a finished bourbon be like bourbon of the year? Can it be the best bourbon in the category?
Who runs that?
I mean, it's not an official thing.
Okay.
It's like, that's your preference. Like, that's your opinion.
I guess that would depend on if the person follows TTB standards.
Right.
Which they shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
F the TTB.
Well, and here's the thing.
F them.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck the TTB.
F them.
Yeah, we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking about was like, is New Virgin Oak inextricably tied to bourbon's identity?
I think it depends on who you ask.
Yeah. For me, I feel like Virgin Oak is kind of unnecessary for rye, and I've talked about this in the past. I think you don't need Virgin Oak for rye, and they ought to change the definition. But for bourbon,
should drink rye.
I don't know. I'm not married. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm not married to the idea. I feel like bourbon's identity has become so wrapped up in Virgin Oak, though.
That's fair.
People are pushing the boundary, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fun. We get to try things like this.
Yeah. I will say also, I had a little bit of this out of a rocks glass.
Okay.
It's way better out of a Glencairn. Even the taste. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Just is.
Opens up differently.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. To close this video, I'm going to complain about the square shape of the bottle. It makes it just unnecessarily difficult to pour because I can't do it with one hand, but it doesn't feel stable.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. That's what the wood spice tastes like.
Oh.
Cinnamon.
Like a cinnamon bark?
Yeah. Yeah. Like not processed cinnamon. Like.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, fucking off the rind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway. Sorry. This has been the Rock Cut Review. This one ran a little longer than usual.
Classic.
Whatever. If you're still here, you know what you came for.
Yeah. More face touching.
More face touching.
Are you also touching your face?
Come on, get in on this face touching, you guys.
But also the CDC says don't touch your face.
I forgot. We're under pandemic.
Yeah.
Don't touch your face.
Yeah. We're at home though, so
right, we're probably okay.
These are all our germs.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
until next time.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Stay tuned. Stay safe.
And stay rotten.
Yeah.